Orcs Must Die Unchained is the third iteration of a series called Orcs Must Die, weirdly enough. And that's the new take on the franchise, going from a action-driven tower defense to something that keeps the same gameplay but adds a lot of MOBA-ish elements. So it's now 5 versus 5, PvP only, playable online and free to play. For those who played Orcs Must Die 1 and 2, it really sounds like take a game of Orcs Must Die and just, duplicate that and revert it, and you've got 2 games of Orcs Must Die going on in front of each other. So players have to defend their base and also spawn their minions, push with them through the offense, and get through the fortress of the other team and get their minions through the rift. In Orcs Must Die 1 and 2, a lot of the fun comes from killing the enemies, right? You've got those waves of orcs, of trolls, of goblins. They're coming at you and you use those completely crazy and wacky traps to just push them away or kill them, crush them under any kind of traps. And now you do the same thing, but you know that those minions, those enemies belong to another players who is probably trying to push with them and protect them.
They are with them and then...
Yeah, definitely. And so the sadistic element of Orcs Must Die is really kept. And you know that somebody in front of you is like crying, "Oh my God, what are you doing to my minions?" And I think it's increasing the fun in quite a good way.
So the fun is still there, right? So trap descriptions, hero descriptions, the text, everything, the art style of the game, the audio that's in the game all supports that kind of humor that's well known to the Orcs Must Die franchise. So that's still in the game.
It really allows you to focus on whatever is interesting for you. So if you really want to play the same style as Orcs Must Die 1 and 2, you go defense. You place your trap carefully, you make the best kill box you can, and you let your Machiavelli's parts take over whatever you want to do. And then every minion's coming in, you're just waiting for them, pushing that one button, make sure they all die. But on the other side, if you're a way more action-driven person, and if all you want to do is, kick some ass and be the best at PvP and, get the best kill score in the end of the game, well, you can do that as well. Just grab one of the tank character and go in front. And the game really allows you to play the way you want to play.
Also really cool is how the heroes interact with each other. So the skills of the heroes, how when you create your team, how everything works together, and how that really can make a change, how you create your team, and
Each of the character has its unique ability and its unique way to work with the minions. So if you're playing as what kind of character? Well, the sorceress, for instance, she has still kind of a connection to the minions and to the orcs minion. So they won't attack her unless she attacks first, which gives us some kind of benefit to that. And all of those characters come from a complete background, complete sentences. And I think you played a lot of the Prospector, Dominik. He's a funny guy. I mean, you've got him as this little dwarf with a shovel going around, and with the shovel he can, dive, create some kind of tunnels, and teleport himself throughout the map, which is also something that can be used by his teammate. So really, there's a whole synergy to that, as you said, and with your teammates, you get to work with what makes the best of your minion and of your heroes, obviously.
You can collect cards. You can get them from our in-game shop directly for soft currency. So then you can create your own deck. You can take the items with you that you want to have in-game. So you have gear items, you have bosses, minions, and traps. So you can select from a pool of minions, pick the ones you want to use, you think you are going to use, you like the most, whatever. Just pick them into your deck, save it, start the game, and then you have that loadout in your session. So, but it's only for a session. You can create multiple decks for every situation, like a defensive one, an offensive one, whatever.
Well, I think something that we all notice through the community and through the YouTube videos is how people love to create their own traps and get the best set of traps possible for each level in Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. I know we're really giving those guys an opportunity to make the best set they think there is, and compare that with other people. And as Dominik mentioned, all of this can be bought through soft currency, so something that the game is granting you whenever you play a game. So you get those calls and you buy some card packs, giving you a bunch of items. Everything is a card. So heroes, traps, minions, trinkets, traits, everything comes through your collection. and based on that you create your own symphony and your masterpiece of deck, only to get crushed by other people, of course. It's got its own flavor, its own universe. It might not be for everyone. Some people will say, well, that's not really what I'm interested in, but it really has this unique flavor that is making people so addicted.
It's really fun. So really
fun is part of that.
So really, it's really fun. So just try it out.
Orcs Must Die is in closed beta, which means you need to get a beta key. You can subscribe to omd.gameforge.com and register your username to get maybe a beta key in the raffles and follow Orcs Must Die on different channels. The game will be available for free in 2015 for both PC and PS4.